Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be looking at Ben Kenobi from the Legacy Collection. But before we take a look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. This was the kind of standard Legacy Collection packaging. It's a Stormtrooper, but it was on the back of every figure no matter what it was. On the back here, there's the description. If you'd like to read that, you can just pause the video. Here are some of the other figures in the line, and down here you'll see that it came with a droid factory part. There's a hole here in the card, and it comes with this droid U3PO. It includes his arm. Here is that. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This arm, usually with the droid factory stuff, it's not a very high quality piece, but this one's articulated really well, and it's got nice chrome, silver paint, nice detail. Even in the palm, it's got some paint detail. I'll go over the articulation of this. It would have a swivel in the shoulder. It's got a ball-hinged elbow, with really good range of motion, and a swivel wrist. But back to the figure, which is the important part. Here he is, and I'll go ahead and do a size here real quick. Ruler's upside down. He is, let's see here, about 3 3/4 inches. There are 2.54 centimeters in every inch for anyone who uses the metric system. This guy here is really well made. I normally don't like soft goods, like capes and stuff, but they did a really nice job on this one. The only problem is he does kind of get swallowed in the cape, just a little bit. Like when you've got him posed like this, it doesn't look as good, so you will have to kind of play around to get him to look good. But, overall, he does look really nice. And on top of that, he came with a ton of accessories. The first one here is his lightsaber. This is just like the same lightsaber we get with every single Obi-Wan, so that's not really that special. He also came with this, just the deactivated one, and this. This is Princess Leia, the hologram, and it is translucent blue plastic. It's pretty clear. It's not showing up that well on camera. I don't know, maybe you can see that. And it also came with this. This is the table from Obi-Wan's house. And you'll notice here that there's a peg. You can peg, let's see if I can do it on camera here. There we go. You can peg Princess Leia onto the table. And I'll go ahead and give you a size of this. It's about 2.5 inches tall, about 2 inches wide. This is a really nice accessory. It's well detailed and well painted. It comes in 2 parts in the packaging. It just splits right here, but you can't even tell. So he comes with a really good selection of accessories, which I always like. And the figure is also really well articulated and detailed. Give you a close-up of the face here if it'll focus. I think that really looks like the actor that played Ben Kenobi. So that's really, they did a good job there, especially for a figure of this size. I'll go ahead and go over the articulation here real quick. He's got a ball-jointed head. It doesn't really look up and down very well, really at all. You might notice it moving. He's got an articulated neck. It's just a ball peg. There's like a ball at the top in his head, and then his neck, and then a ball that goes down into the body. So really the top ball joint doesn't really do anything, because the bottom one does most of the movement. But I'm glad they put it there, because it does give him a little bit more posability than he might have had before. He's got ball hinge shoulders with a really good range of motion. He's got ball hinge elbows. Again, really good range of motion. Swivel wrists. He's got one hand that holds the lightsaber here. Give you a close-up look. Oop, bumped the camera. Pretty nice detail. And he's got this one here like a force pose hand. Really well detailed again. On the body, he's got a swivel waist, swivel hips underneath the cloak here, ball hinge knees. You want to be really careful with these because they can be kind of stiff, not want to move. But they do get a pretty good range of motion, and he's got a ball hinge foot. They're a little small, but you don't really see them because they're covered up by the cloak anyways. So this figure, if you see him for a good price, he's actually really well done, you know, especially for how old he is. And go ahead and tell me what you think about him in the comments, you know, whether or not you would buy him, you know, what you think of the character. And I'll see you later.